Hey guys, so I just wanted to make this video to tell you the differences and the different lines I may have not heard before. Anyway, the main things I'm going to talk about are what I've noticed different about the characters. So, in the cartoon versions of How to Train Your Dragon, I noticed that Astrid was blonde and no lipstick on. She was young, she was adventurous, more mature. But in the live action, she was a brunette and she had lipstick on. I don't like the way that is. They need to keep her the way that she is in the freaking cartoon. And as for Stoic the Vast, in the cartoon, he was like a big heavy-set guy with his arms going like all the way up to like from like right here to like one end going here, other end going there. He was more tougher, more aggressive. But in the live action, he was skinny and buff. He was like a freaking bodybuilder. As for the other guys, like Fish Legs, he looked cool in the cartoon because he had much more meat on his bones and he wasn't afraid to get in trouble. But in the live action, he was a heavy-set guy, okay? That part didn't change, so I'm glad about that. But he annoyed the other people in the village because of his extensive knowledge on dragons. But as for Snotlout, in the cartoon, he was a buff, heavy-set, medium type of guy who had a lot of meat on his bones. He was a little bit too cocky with, doing stuff that he thought was cool. But in the live action movie, he was skinny. Way too skinny. He was so darn skinny, you could easily grab his arm and snap it. It doesn't make sense to me, you guys. But as for not both the twins, but the female twin of the Rough Nut and Tough Nut group, the sister, she was skinny as a stick in the cartoon movies, but in the live action, she was chubby. She was freaking chubby. And she didn't look like she belonged in the movie. It just looks weird, you guys. Honestly. And here's another thing. A certain line was not put in the movie that it was in the cartoon. Okay? Because in the cartoon movies, you could hear Astrid yelling to Hiccup, saying, "Go get him, babe." And that was said in the cartoon. But in the live action, they didn't put that. They just told Astrid, the person playing Astrid, to just say, "Go." And that's all that was put for that line in the movie. Like, what the hell? You're screwing up how the characters look in the damn cartoon movies and not giving them the same look and respect in the live action. And you're messing up the lines from the cartoon movies all the way to where you don't even have them in the damn live action. What the hell is wrong with this picture? This is really upsetting, you guys. It really is. I can't stand it. Tell me what you guys think about those mixed up lines and the different features added to the characters and how different they look. If you don't know what I'm talking about in the live action movie, go to see it. And once you're done, look at the scenes from the cartoon movies and then compare it to the ones that were from the live action How to Train Your Dragon. Memorize some of the new lines that were in the live action movie and compare them to the ones that were in the cartoon movie. You'll see what I mean. Trust me.